Hey guys, and welcome back to RoboCAD. In this tutorial we will create the 3D model of the third link of the robotic arm. So let's begin. So first I will begin with opening a part file. So click on part and click OK, right? And make sure that we are working in mmgs, millimeters, right? I like working in plain white, so I'm not changing the background to plain white, and then I will create a sketch on the front plane, right? I will select a center rectangle and create a center rectangle at the origin like this, and then I will specify dimensions. So length of this side of the rectangle is 33 and this is 28. Okay, and then I will extrude it. So I will go to features, select extruded boss base, and here I will specify the length of extrusion as 46 millimeters. I will check the box. For better visualization, I am applying any this appearance. You can apply any appearance you like, or this is an optional thing. If you want to skip, you can skip. And then I will find the shortest side of this rectangle. So this is the shortest side, right? I will click on it and hit the sketch button, and then I will create a spline. So I will specify only 2 points, 1 2, right? And then I will press escape button. Okay, and then I will complete the sketch from this point to this corner and this corner to this point. Sketch is completed. Now I will specify the dimension. So from this point to this point here, this is 5 millimeter distance, so I will specify 5. And then from this line, this vertical line to this point, this is going to be 12 millimeter. Okay, then I will click on it and I will drag this point a little bit outside like this, just a little bit, and then I will go to features and I will cut it. So for that I will select extruded cut. I will specify through all and I will check the box. Okay, now I will select this side, this one, this side, and I will click on sketch and I will create a sketch on it. So I'm selecting a line from this point to this midpoint. See this midpoint, I will create a line, and this line, and up to this point, I mean this curve, and then I will specify the dimension. So this line is 17.5 and this line is 38 millimeters. Okay, and then what I will do, I will select convert entities and I will select this curve, check the box. So there is an extra side, I will trim it. So I will select trim entities and I will trim it like this. Okay, now I want to cut it, but not through all this time. So I will specify here blind. Okay, I want to cut the midsection, so here I will specify 27 millimeters the length of cut, and in order to make it center I will specify here offset of 3 millimeters. It is not the correct side, so I will change the direction and check the box, and as you can see this cut has been created. Okay, now I will apply some fillets. So first fillet is going to be 12.5 millimeter, the internal two edges, 1 and 2. All right, and then I will specify, and then I will make another fillet. So this is going to be 16.5, this one and this one, so 16.5 outside fillets. Check the box, and then let me make the color right. Okay, and one more fillet. So I will select the fillet and these edges, these sharp edges. So this is going to be 6 millimeters. Okay, check the box. Alright, now I will create a sketch. So I will select this side and I will click on sketch. So I will create a reference central line first from this midpoint to this midpoint, and I will select a center rectangle and create a rectangle here. Okay, select the smart dimensioning tool from this point to this, I mean the distance between these two lines, or you can see the offset distance is going to be 6.5. the length of this rectangle, or you can say the height of this rectangle, is 23, and finally this side of the rectangle is 13 millimeter. So sketch is fully defined. Go to features, select extruded cut, and 9 millimeter is going to be the depth of cut. So the direction should be this internally, and check the box. Okay, now I want to cut a hole here, so I will select this face and click on sketch. So first I will create a reference center line from this midpoint to this midpoint, and then I will create a circle on this line. Okay, now I will hold the control key, select the line and the circumference of the circle and make relation tangent, and the diameter is 13. Now I will cut it. So go to features, select extruded cut and specifier through all and check the box. Okay, and now I want to cut two more holes here. So I'll select the surface, click on sketch, and again I'm gonna create a reference line, but this is going to be the horizontal one. So select this midpoint of the rectangular surface, select midpoint, find a midpoint and create here a line like this. Now select this line, make it as construction geometry because this is the reference line, guys. Okay, make relation vertical as well. The length of this line is going to be 27.6. The purpose of making these lines, because I want these 2 points where I will be creating 2 circles, 1 2, right? So entire purpose of this was make these circles. So I will make relation equal for both of these circles, or you can specify the diameter for both, it's up to you. So the diameter is going to be 2 millimeters, and I will cut this up to 8 millimeter depth. So I will select here blind, specify 8 and check the box. Alright, so this is created. Okay, make sure the direction is correct as well, right? And then I will select the bottom surface, this one, and select sketch option. For reference, I'm gonna create here a horizontal straight center line, okay, like this, and I will create 3 circles on this line, 1 2 3. Okay, so hold control key, select these 2 circles and make relation equal. Okay, and then I will specify the diameter of any one of this, and this is going to be 2.6, and the diameter of this mid one is going to be 5. All right, now I will specify the distance between the bigger circle and the outside line is going to be 11.5 millimeter. The distance between these 2 smaller circles is going to be 9 millimeters. Press escape button and drag these circles like this. Okay, so we need to fix this. So I'm gonna select the smart dimensioning tool and specify the distance between this is going to be 4.5 because 9 is total, so I'm gonna divide 9 by 2 is 4.5. Okay, so I will cut these up to surface. So specify here up to surface and select the surface and check the box. So this is created. The entire link 3 of the robotic arm has been modeled correctly, so I will now save it. So you have to save into the same folder where you have saved the other parts as link 3. So that's all for this video, guys. See you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.